Live from Los Angeles. Welcome back to Good Morning LaLa, and we're so excited to welcome Cindy Luna to the show. She is starring in the NBC's hit drama, The Inbetween. Thanks so much for being with us.
No, thanks for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Tell us a little bit, sorry.
Yeah, no,
Tell us a little bit about the show.
Excited.
We're very excited.
I'm so excited. We're all excited. So it's a procedural, female-driven show with a supernatural twist, and created by a very wonderful woman who is Moira Kierland, directed by Charlotte Sealing, who's just an amazing director, and our lead is Harriet Dyer, who is beautiful and amazing and humble and an amazing actress. And so super excited to be bringing that show and having that representation for female out there. I play a detective who's a very strong woman and Latina. And so, yeah, it's just such a blessing and such a great opportunity to be part of that show.
I love that. So tell us a little bit more about the synopsis of the show.
So Harriet Dyer, who is our lead, she speaks to the dead. She has communication with them, and she has this gift who she's been avoiding for her whole life. And all of a sudden, it starts just coming closer and closer and closer, and she starts communicating more and more and more with the dead. Her stepdad, not her stepdad, her adoptive father, it's my boss, who is a detective, and she starts seeing the things of the cases that we're working with and the people that died and had gotten killed or whatever. And then so she starts feeding intel to the detectives. I don't know anything about it, so I'm just doing my good detective work. And so yeah.
So your character is a really strong woman. Who have been some of the strong women in your life?
Oh man, so many. We're Colombian, so my grandmother, her husband passed when she was very young, and so she had to raise her family on her own. And then my mom, super strong, independent businesswoman. My sisters, my aunts, my manager, the women that I work with, I'm surrounded by very, very hardworking, powerful, strong women.
I love that.
Yeah.
So do you believe in supernatural powers? Abilities?
Absolutely, I do. I believe in God, first of all. I believe that. I have faith in that and supernatural. You have those feelings sometimes. When you have that premonition or that feeling that, and then it happens.
Right. What do you feel like your supernatural ability is?
I think I can see the hearts of people. I think that no matter what they show me, because sometimes we walk around, we're busy, or we, sometimes think that we should act a certain way so that we're liked. And then maybe we're not completely ourselves as soon as we meet a person. And I think I have the ability to really look beyond that and see the heart of the person and just really love them for who I know it's in there. I know it's somewhere.
I see that you're not really a jerk. I see your heart.
I love that.
You don't really mean it.
I love that supernatural ability so much more than seeing dead or talking to dead people. Because it's a lot of people give me enough problems. I don't need anybody else. I'm good. I got enough, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Did you, where did your path to entertainment begin?
Well, it started when I was a teenager. I started doing a little bit of print modeling and TV hosting and stuff like that. And then I started with my acting coach, who was supposed to be my hosting coach. And he said, I think you have this ability as an actress. And so he invited me to his class, and I started just having so much fun. And I think it's because of that ability as well, to see the hearts of people and connect with them, that I was like, I want to do something where I connect all the time with people and create and just work together. And I don't know, I think acting gets so raw sometimes, and you really can reach the spirit and the heart of the person. So that's how it started. And then I started working in soap operas in Spanish for Telemundo. And then my manager now here reached out, and she asked me if I was interested in moving to LA. And so my first season was crazy busy for pilots, and I didn't know what I was doing. And I was just going in, and my English was but not super good. And then I was like, I don't know. I know how to act in Spanish, but I don't know how to act in English yet. So give me a break.
Very challenging, right? I love that.
So what advice would you give your younger self in coming to LA and pursuing your dream?
I would say, no matter what, you're going to be fine. It's going to be fine. and love yourself. There's, just love yourself. Like, just be easy, be kind to yourself. When you look at yourself in the mirror and things are not happening, it's because they're not happening yet. It's not that they're not gonna happen. And just be kind to yourself. The only way that you're gonna be able to love people is if you love yourself first. And so I had a struggle with that. I went through a divorce. I went through things that really challenged my self-esteem, my confidence, and showing up for an audition where the female's strong, tough, wonderful, perfect, and you feel nothing like that. And so I would say that. And I would say also, really embrace the people that you have around, build that support system that I didn't pay attention to because I was so focused in career. And I was like, I have all these wonderful people around me, all these wonderful relationships. And it wasn't until I was completely heartbroken that I didn't appreciate those people around me. So I was so focused on other things.
Yeah.
Were there any specific practices, whether spiritual or otherwise, that you used to both like increase or cultivate self-love and keep the faith?
Oh, man, absolutely. I started going to church. I used to go to the Catholic church, and I loved it, but I had never been to a church that was like really cool with like really cool music and people dressed like me, and it was like a concert. And so I walked in the first time, and it was like really simple. It was like really chill, really relaxed atmosphere, and the talks really got to my heart. And it wasn't about religion. It was like, hey, just have a relationship with God, no judgment, love, love, like He loves you, like there's someone greater than you. And it's supernatural, and He loves you. And I started having that relationship, and it really got me through. And I was like, I don't know how to pray, but I'm just gonna talk to you. And I feel like this, and I don't know what's gonna happen to me, and I don't know why I'm here in LA. And then this peace would come and would say, like, everything's gonna be okay. Don't worry, everything's gonna be okay. Just go. I'm strengthening you. I'm building your character so that you can sustain the blessings that are coming your way.
Wow, I love that. One of my favorite authors, Joe Goldsmith, would always say, at your best, you don't pray, God does the praying, and He prays through you. And I just always love that. And it's interesting that you had that experience, because I remember I only went to church really for the Swedish fish. My mom would keep us in church for the Swedish fish and like the Sour Patch Kids. And I'd walk away with like all this guilt and condemnation. So when you actually develop an authentic relationship with God or Spirit or Source, whatever you call it, it's transformative.
I love that so much. Well, I truly believe that a pure heart is only going to see the pure heart of others, and sometimes it's a little rough because it gets taken advantage sometimes. So I hope that you are staying true to the purity that you truly are.
Yeah, absolutely. And no matter what, I think love never fails. So you do your part in loving, and then if someone takes advantage of it, which I've been taken advantage of, and sometimes maybe I took advantage of someone's goodwill and I didn't even notice it. I was not aware. And I think that you're always going to be fine as long as love is the thing that you do. It's it never fails.
Totally agree.
Mic drop. Show over.
Cindy, please tell everyone where they can find and follow your personal journey.
So I'm on Instagram at @CCindyLuna, and I post a lot of stuff there. A lot of my journeys. I story it, and Twitter at @CCindyLuna, and our show premieres tonight, so you can see me there as an actress. And I try to answer. I always try to answer when they ask me, like, people that are coming up in the industry, actors, like, what do I do? What should I do? And I'm always glad to share, and always glad to see if I can lead someone or help them or inspire them or give them some hope that is going to happen.
Fantastic. Love the work, love your heart.
Thank you. Love you guys. Thank you.
You two will be back with more at Good Morning La La Land.